Hey everybody, I want to show you the painting from video 369. Love, love, love how it came out. It's like marble. Love it. Very happy with that one. And then I will show you the one from 370. Which turned out very interesting. It stayed how it was, which I was wondering if it would. And I like the fine line details. I think that's just pretty cool. It doesn't look like any of my work though, which is kind of weird to look at and be like, that's mine, but it doesn't look like mine. But those fine lines are super cool. And I thought these were, they're a little bit air bubbles. So on a piece that has a little bit of air bubbles like that, I usually resin because then it fills it in and there's no texture difference. And let me see if this canvas. So this canvas I gessoed over, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's from the orange, red, and yellow tree ring. Right here, I had to sand and so there's a little bit of a divot, but not too bad. So on the acrylic pouring Facebook page, somebody posted a gorgeous resined painting, and they tagged me in it. And she had done the balloon technique, which I'm sure most of you have heard of. I personally have never tried it. And I know it's very similar to the mallet. And I don't have a balloon, but I do have a glove. So I'm going to blow this glove up and do my own version of a balloon smash, I suppose. Be a 5-fingered balloon smash. So I'm going to attempt to blow this up. Hang on. Ah! Okay. I didn't know tying it's going to be hard. Do any of you watch SpongeBob? This is like the SpongeBob balloon. I do not know how. This is not going to give me enough to tie. I'm looking around. I have tape, but I don't think tape is going to work. I don't know what's going to work. Yeah, I don't have enough. There's not enough to... Oh, I see a twist tie on the ground. You never know what kind of crap I have laying on the ground. But actually... today before I started, I brought my vacuum down here with the attachments and finally vacuumed up all the little pieces of paint and resin and stuff that I've been stepping on, because, yeah, it's perfect. Because if any of you have stepped on little shards of paint or resin, it's like stepping on a Lego. It hurts like hell. So I finally wised up and vacuumed. So let me set that aside. I just mixed up some new white paint. It is my latex house paint mixed with Floetrol and water. I have mixing playlist. That's been a recent common question. I just find it so interesting that my questions come in like waves. I had a whole bunch in a row and on all different videos as to my washing machine pan, which you can find a link to in my Amazon. And I wonder if a lot of people, while I'm doing this stuff, are forwarding through it. So maybe I should say things at the end, or I guess they're lost. I don't know. Let me get a drink of water before I start. I don't don't mind answering the same question. But what I'm loving is that some of you regulars are jumping in for me and answering and helping out, which you guys rock. I love it. You're awesome. All right, so we're doing Artist Loft Metallic Blue, Liquitex Basic, Primary Yellow, and there's a little bit of the Pearl X and Iridescent Medium. Liquitex Basic Cadmium Orange Hue, and Liquitex Basic Cadmium Red Deep Hue. So I picked these colors because I figured it'll give me a little bit of purple, a little bit of green. Hang on, I'm gonna grab my tube of the Iridescent Medium because it's one of my favorite things to add to paint. And it's Artist Loft, so it's Michael's brand. And you can often find them on sale for $2. I think it's $3.99 regularly, and then they often run sales. So it's very inexpensive, and I like it a lot better than the Liquitex brand. I've used theirs, and I think, and theirs is real thin. This is thick, more like a paste. It's actually the same consistency as their paint. And I like this better. I also find it doesn't smell as bad. For some reason, I could not stand the smell of Liquitex. It's like brain fart. Hang on, I am wiping the lid of, because I just got that jar, and it's the same jar I used to use a long time ago. So I'm going to try and maintain cleanliness on the lid so I don't get goobers. And then I filled some up in here. So the big stuff, I got this, and then now there's tons of air bubbles because I just mixed it. So I will torch those out. So today, Sunday, we're having a picnic, a Tri-Faith picnic, and they needed volunteers, and like my mom is going to be a hamburger stuffer. Well, actually, as my dad said, it's a bun stuffer, because you're not stuffing the hamburgers, but anywho, and they already had people like at the, okay, I'm gonna have to take the lid off this. They already had people at the welcoming table and this and that, and because the sign up has been going on for a long time, but I usually work Sundays, and today I was like, I'm going to take off work so I can go to this picnic, and also the first day of school is the next day. So my volunteer position, and it's, and this is what it's actually called, trash monitor, which cracked me up. So I am in charge. I think I really just signed up for it so I could tell people I am an official trash monitor, because for some reason that just makes me laugh. So I'm in charge of keeping an eye on the trash cans and putting them in the dumpster. So, oh my God, and once again back to SpongeBob. First I had SpongeBob for the balloon, and now if anybody watched SpongeBob and the Hall Monitor episode, so I'm thinking I need a trash monitor, vest or sash, some kind of something to make it official. I mean, because, you know, bun stuffer. I mean, yes, that does sound good, but I'd like to think that my trash monitor is a more regal title than my mom's. So, anywho. I just thought that was funny. And then I also think it's sort of sad that the main reason I signed up for that, well, the fact that nobody else signed up for it means nobody else wanted it. And so I figured somebody's got to do it. But I signed up for it so I could like brag about being a trash monitor. Sometimes my brain's a little weird. I'm going to torch out all these air bubbles, which there are a ton of. So the painting at the very beginning that I showed you on the wood that was so delicate, actually a little black like gnat died in it. And I took a push pin and with the little needle part just kind of took him out. And due to like the lines of the painting and everything, you would never even know that there was a gnat in it. I've never had flying things in my basement before. So I'm not getting tons, but there must be a new hidey hole they're coming in through. So I've never watched a video on the balloon smashing, but I'm assuming they do petals, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, so I think you're watching this maybe on a Saturday. And if it is Saturday, I am going to be at Culture Club and Thompson Twins concert. So I'm going to be hanging with Boy George next Saturday. So I might be with Boy George while you're watching this. So anywho, today is Tuesday, so I go back to work tomorrow. And I've had all summer to do stuff, literally all summer. And I've accomplished nothing, which I think I've said. So in light of having to go back tomorrow, I have been so efficient yesterday and today, which, so I guess it's good that I'm going back to school, going back to work, because that means I become more efficient. Because when you have less time, I mean, you have to become efficient. When you have like 2 things to do, 2 like chores, let's say, laundry and cleaning a bathroom, and you have all day free, you guarantee your butt's gonna be on that couch, or at least my butt is. So yeah, it was amazing all the stuff I accomplished yesterday. I think I drove to like every corner of town running errands, but I got them all done. So I was very happy about that. And I went to my shop that is in Elkhorn, Nebraska, and picked up my check. And the owner said, listen closely, if you're in Nebraska and you've been going to that store to buy my artwork, I would love if you would say hi to me here. Because she said the woman even brought in like a screenshot of a painting she liked, and it was in the store. So I thought that was so cool. She said it's a couple that comes in, a man and woman. And I know it started with a W. I can't remember if she said they're from Wahoo or, well, there's a couple. There's Waverly, Wahoo, Wayne. So I can't remember which W city, but in Nebraska. So say hi if that's you. Okay, I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to hold it by the fingers. Okay. This can't be how it's supposed to go. For real? Oh. Okay, things are happening now. Yeah. Okay. All right, so it's kind of a mallet smashy look, but more whitish. I don't know. Right here, this just looks like mud, so I'm gonna have to see if I can do something with it. This chair is so uncomfortable. Somebody a long time ago mentioned, no, I can't remember the name of the chair. It's kind of triangle-ish shaped. It's a stool. Said it would be good for my back. I can't remember what it was called though. I'm sure I could just look up, Google those words and it'll pop up. I think my chiropractor is really helping with my back. Of course, school's back, so we'll see. Once I've been lifting and stuff. I just bought the like mini exercise bands, and I've been doing YouTube videos, and those things are nice. I like working out with those. I just love YouTube. There's like a bazillion free workout videos. This is so putrid. This like can't, this is not good. But I'm still drawn to it somehow. So I'm gonna keep tilting, and then I might have to, then I might add to it, because there's something about it that is intriguing. Oh my gosh, I am so hot right now. Normally in the basement I'm freezing. I'm sweating. I was cooking today, because now that my husband and I have been eating healthy, going back to work, I won't, I was getting into the bad habit of, at lunchtime, going through Taco Bell and stuff. So I was preparing food and freezing meals and stuff, which is crazy because I never cooked. I mean, if you watch my videos from last year, I talk about how I don't cook. And now I'm cooking. Okay, so let's see. Tonight I'm making, and my son won't even try it. Tonight I'm making General Tso's tofu. And he won't even try it. Just so irritating. Granted, I used to think tofu was disgusting. And sometimes I still am not. Like, people make like faux scrambled eggs with tofu, and I can't get into that. There's just like a weird texture thing going on. And then one whole meal that I made and froze, it's not going to be very good. Like, it wasn't the best recipe. But I told my husband, I said, it's going to be one of those things that we just have to shovel down because it's good for us, and I made it. But he dumped salsa and sriracha, and he is like the king of condiments. So he never eats anything as is. Whoa, too much. Oh, come on, lid. I think we should place bets, though. You guys can place your odds in the comment section, because I've been telling myself that I'm going to wake up at 5:30 to start, okay, where the heck is my mallet? Oh, here it is. To take the dog for walks now that I have to be at work at 7:40. So, do we want to take bets as to A, if I actually do that, and B, if I actually do it more than once? So maybe you guys can encourage me. If any of you guys have early wake up times, share that so that I know. I just hate waking up so early. I always wake up I always give myself an extra hour or so, because I like to sit and drink my coffee and stuff. I can't go straight to work. This is so unbelievably ugly. I am not sure it is savable. I am scraping. wondering if it's the color choices. I think orange was bad. But you know I've been craving orange lately. But it just wasn't good. All right. Do over. And I'm thinking, trying to decide if I should continue trying. It's gotta be. Maybe I should watch a balloon smash. Maybe I could try it again, but omit the orange. And try and tilt off more white, because you could tell there was a lot, it was picking up a lot of white. Maybe not smush it so many times. Okay. Torch those air bubbles again. See how thick it is? That's not too thick. All right. Kind of off center. Magenta, yes. I'm gonna go with magenta instead of the red. I find that just peaceful as well. Okay, so let's try again. I like the swirls. I'm going to dip the balloon in some white. Okay. Oops. Okay, so the color palette is better. What I'm going to do though is to collect some white and Okay, that was not good. Bad idea. Forget that ever happened. This might just not work for me. Or else I'm just over tilting it, which could be. Okay. Now let's see what happens. All right, quick, hard tilt. Just out of curiosity's sake, because at this point there's a good chance it's ruined it again. Yeah. Maybe it's the blue and the yellow. Maybe I'm just not liking the green that's coming up from it. Going to I'm going to put some purple in my tray on top of this white that's in my tray. And I'm going to try something. Really don't want to give up on it, but sometimes you have to, but I am going to be stubborn. And right now it looks like puke. I am aware. So even if this painting doesn't work out, think of all the things you got to hear about my productive day, the fact that I'm trash monitor, and I'm going to toss it in here for those of you that weren't listening at the beginning. I have paint mixing playlists and my Amazon list in the descriptions. You'll find my tray and all that good stuff. But as for this painting, currently it's still a fail. I really want to see it work though. But not having high hopes. Yeah. Bye-bye. That side's all sucky. All right. Well, I'm not gonna make you sit through a third pour on this video. So you'll have to catch me tomorrow to see what I end up doing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will of course get back to you. Bye.